everybody, how's it going? I hope you're having a fantastic day. Long time no speak. I have a decent amount of footage that I recorded end of last year, beginning of this year, but life happened and I didn't get it uploaded, and then it got to a certain point in this year that I was basically just like, this footage is too old, so I'm probably just not even gonna post it. And then I just didn't get back into vlogging at all, so there's been no videos. But if you want to see any of that footage, whether it's all of it or footage from the New Year's Eve party, whatever the case may be, let me know. I still have it since I've been trying to decide what I want to do with it. But regardless, I wanted to go ahead and pick up the camera and start another vlog because I am less than a month away from moving back in with my parents, and things are happening. Just sold my 2 dining chairs. Someone is coming to pick up the chest of drawers that is in my room at 1:30, so I wanted to document things before my apartment is completely empty. So the 2 chairs that I had here at the bar / dining area were just picked up by someone, so I don't have those anymore. The desk that I was using to stream and stuff on is temporarily replaced with the card table that I used as an extension so that we could put the desk over by the door to make it easier. That way if someone is ready to buy it and they're going to be coming in a couple hours, we don't have to try to scramble to get my whole streaming setup off the desk and then the stuff in the drawers cleared out all before the person or people came to pick it up, just in case it was very short notice. Something else that has changed, might not be the easiest to tell on camera, but I have no bed frame now. I have the box springs and the mattress, and that's about it as far as my bed goes. And then this chest of drawers is what someone is picking up in like 3 hours that I still have to empty everything out of because it is full to the brim in every drawer. So basically I will be moving all of that stuff onto my bed so that they can come and get it, and then I will figure out where I'm going to put all the shit that's currently in it. I don't know what I'm going to do with it, but it's only temporary. So that is the next big thing that is going to be changing, and why I was like, you know what, I'm going to go ahead and start vlogging once again. It's also just been too long. Miss Glenna is doing well. She is hanging out on the couch, being precious. She loves causing trouble still. She is getting older, obviously. I mean, it's not like it's been years since I last showed her, but just a few months. But even though she is getting older, she very much still acts like she's a little youngster. Even though she has all her gray hair that she's had for years and years and years. But no, she's doing well. I may potentially make a whole life update video since it has been so long since I've vlogged, but I'm not sure yet. I don't know if that's gonna happen. Regardless, y'all haven't heard about what happened to Glenna in January, right after the new year. It was like the 7th or something when this happened. It was the day after my mom had foot surgery, and Glenna was out in my parents' backyard and got attacked by the neighbor's dog through the fence, and her front left paw, the pad, had been almost completely torn off, and she was bit in several places on her paw and her leg. And so she had to have surgery that day, as well as got a cone and, of course, stitches. So, yeah, it's been a crazy year, not really in the best ways, but things are getting better. And she is doing great now, which is the main point of this, that she did get hurt at the beginning of the year, but she is doing very well. I'll show where it happened, but I mean, like, it was months ago, and she is doing great. She's not gonna like that I'm shining this light on her. There goes that tail. So this is the leg and paw that took the brunt of the damage. We think that when she was attacked, the dog grabbed her paw and basically pulled it through the fence. And because it was the paw itself and, like, especially the pad part, but even just on top in general, and then also up her leg pretty good ways too. I don't know exactly how far up, but she had to get stitches in several places. It was not good times, but I'm just glad that she is doing better now. I feel like every once in a while she'll be running on it and it'll start bothering her a little bit. Like, she'll start limping. At least that's what my mom has noticed in the past. But, I mean, other than that, she's doing so good. Acts like she's a puppy, even though she's an old lady. Love my girl. She is not ready for moving back in with my family, though. I mean, not necessarily because of my family, but because of she won't be able to escape Murphy like she can right now. That is about to change, Glenna. Whether you like it or not, you're going to be living with her. You are going to be living with her. Glenna's, like, not even... Her tail wagged for a second when I first started recording her. And, oh, sorry. I moved my leg, so I disturbed you. I'm sorry. I had an itch, so I was trying to use my right foot to itch my left foot. She's like, person, could you stop bothering me? I'm trying to sleep here. But I need to empty the drawers before those people or that person come to get it. But I wanted to give y'all a little bit of an update on Miss Glenna over here, because she's the real star of these vlogs anyway. Whether she knows it or not, which I'm sure she does. She is the star of the vlogs. That's why you'll watch these videos. It's because of her. Oh, and there she goes. I am sitting here dog sitting for the day. I just finished having some leftovers that my mom let me have. And I am watching a friend's live stream. It has been an eventful day and a half, I guess, ish. I was planning on getting another shot of my apartment after the furniture had been sold the other day, but I ended up moving yesterday. I technically had until the 27th, but my mom has a lot on her plate. So my mom and my Nana and Papa ended up picking up my stuff yesterday while I was dog sitting and officially moved me back in with my parents. So I was not able to get another shot, but I do have a room at my parents' house already set up. My mom pretty much had it set up before I got to their house yesterday. And so I will show y'all that when I get back there this afternoon in a couple hours. It's a mess right now because while the room was set up, we also have now moved a ton of stuff from my apartment just into that room. So it is not clean by any means, but I will show it to y'all when I get back. But as I said, I am watching a friend's live stream. Just had some leftovers. I don't remember what it was called, but it was basically very similar to a burrito bowl or something similar. It had rice and beans and some kind of meat and corn, and it was delicious. So just had that. I also have some donuts that I got this morning that I might have later. I already have had some, but I still have some left. And I'm in the process of canceling apartment utilities as well. So many different things going on all at once. I am back home from dog sitting for a family friend. I am just sitting on the couch. I just started a docuseries that my mom recommended called Mer People, which is about professional mermaiding. So we'll see how that is. It sounds very interesting. I'm not even 5 minutes in, maybe 2 minutes or so. But I'm curious. It sounds interesting, so we shall see. These two psychos are going at it as per usual. They're like, oh, we're on camera? Let me sit still for you. This is... Oh, oh my gosh. I mean, obviously she's fine, but... Right before I started filming, she fell off the couch and headbutted the coffee table. So, it's chaos over here. I will say that Glenna is very patient with her. A lot more patient than I think I would be if I was Glenna. Although I will say that when Murphy does stop pestering her, then sometimes Glenna will start egging her on again. So it's a very interesting dynamic that these two have. But I have my Vizio book. I just sat it down so that I could film a little bit easier. But I'm going to get back to watching the series, and I will update y'all after I have watched some. But if you want to check it out, it's called Mer People, and it is on Netflix. I think there's only 4 episodes. I checked before I started. I think there's only 4. It's a pretty short docuseries, but I don't know. Sounds interesting, so we shall see. Assuming that I can hear over these two. I am just about to head to bed for the night, but I wanted to update y'all on the show. I think it's really interesting. Honestly, I'm not surprised that being a professional mermaid is a thing, but didn't know anything about it, so it's kind of cool to get to learn about. I didn't even get to finish the first episode, but I will definitely be watching more of it. After that, I ended up working on my room with my mom, trying to get it a little bit more put together. And then helped my dad make some nachos for dinner. And then we watched the season finale of Survivor. And then my mom and I came back and worked on my room a little bit more. And here we are now with me about to head to bed. I didn't show my floor beforehand, I should have. But it is still a disaster, but way, way, way better than it was before. I got my dirty clothes picked up off of this section, and it's now in my hamper, which is in my closet now. We went through a lot of my clothes and got those put on hangers or in drawers or in trash bags to get rid of. We still have a ton more to go through, but the ones that were in the room are taken care of. Now we just have to get through the ones that are in my dad's car. So nowhere near done going through clothes, but way better than it was before. There was a massive laundry bag full of clothes here, as well as other clothes on top of the laundry bag and all around it, and even up here. So that is taken care of now. Actually, this is the laundry bag that was full of stuff. It's a very large laundry bag, and it was overflowing with clothes that needed to be put up. And then this section still has stuff all over, but my parents sold the chair that was in here. That was my mom's and had just still been in here, so we were able to get this table put in here. It was the one that my lamp was on at my apartment next to the bookshelf. So it is in here now instead of the chair. So eventually we will probably put a lamp on it, and then there's, you know, the storage underneath as well. So that is there now. And then we still have some stuff here, some bedding and my duffel bag that I use when I'm traveling, stuff like that. But it is way better than it was. Like I said, I wish I had recorded what it was like beforehand to get a comparison, but it is what it is. My bed is still a disaster, although this little cutie is on it, so she makes everything better. I'm gonna try to get it a little bit more put together so that I can go to bed, because I have to get up at about 8 in the morning, so I need to go to bed. But I wanted to update y'all on the status of my room and what I did the rest of the day. And now I have a documentation of where we're at now, so that whenever we do stuff in the future, we will have a comparison. I also have my keyboard here. This was already here before we worked on things tonight. And then we have boxes of stuff over there. I believe that's all stuff that is getting put in the attic or somewhere, but I'm not really sure. I will give a proper tour when things are put together more completely. But this is the current status. Miss Glenna has the right idea. She's snoring away. I am sitting on my bed about to write in my manifestation journal that I talk about fairly often on this channel. And then after I finish that, I think I'm going to meditate. I had a Delta 8 gummy earlier, and I like to use the time once it kicks in to manifest and to meditate, because I feel like it's so much more effective on Delta 8 than without. So I'm going to get started on my journal, and then I might update y'all before I meditate, or I will update y'all later on. I just finished writing in my manifestation journal, so now that I'm done with that, I am going to be listening to a bliss-coated sound audio track to start off my meditation. I think I'm going to use the Vivify track, and then I might move to reality shifting, and then potentially I will do one of the sessions on the Mind Spa app by Synctuition, but we shall see. The reason I am doing the bliss-coated soundtracks on my computer instead of my phone, because I do have them on my phone, is because even with my almost severed headphone cord that is taped up in multiple places, I still believe that these headphones give better audio quality than my AirPods. So in order to use these, I need to pull it up on my computer, because I don't have a splitter for my iPhone to where I can plug in regular headphones to my phone. So that is why we're doing this. The Mind Spa meditation will be on my phone with my AirPods though, because I don't have it here on my computer. It's an iPhone app, so that is the plan. I will probably not update y'all until tomorrow, but we shall see. I am sitting in the backyard in the hot tub. My parents are inside hanging out with some friends, playing games, but I wanted to come get in the hot tub because it's been sounding good for a while now, and I'm finally making it happen. So I had my dad just flip up half of it because it's just me in here, and it kind of keeps some of the heat in a little bit longer. So it's just halfway uncovered, and I am in here all by myself. So I might put on some music or listen to an audiobook. I'm not really sure yet, but I'm just gonna relax and enjoy the hot tub. I was sitting here writing down a number that I just saw in my angel number tracking journal, and right after I finished doing that, my mom ended up coming out and bringing me a glass of wine and turning on the mood lighting and turning off the porch light. So now I just have the light from the hot tub and then these robe lights and the bug zapper light up above. Let me turn off my phone flashlight and I'll show y'all what it's really like out here, because right now the phone's light is on so you can see a little bit better. So here's what it's like without my phone flashlight on, so I can get a better indicator of what the atmosphere is like out here. My phone is about to die, so I won't really be able to record for very long or listen to music or anything. I wanted to record this and show y'all that I have some wine, and I'm still out here. I think it's been a couple hours, not sure, but not sure how much longer I'll be out here, but I'm enjoying it while I am. I am back in my room. After the last clip, I hung out and eventually finished my glass of wine, and then I did a CE5 meditation using the actual CE5 app, and then hung out in the hot tub a little bit longer before I came back inside and showered and came to my room to watch some videos. I am going to get ready for bed now though, because it's late and we have plans for tomorrow, and I want to make sure that I am not a zombie while we're there. I have been doing a bit of coloring since I got home from a family get-together. This is all I've gotten done so far. Not a a whole lot, and it's not done as neatly as it would normally be done. I mean, it's normally never super neat because of, one, my lack of vision, but also my lack of artistic ability. But also, the main reason is because if I were to zoom in even just a tiny bit more, then it gets blurry. For me to be able to see it well enough, I would need to be zoomed in a lot more, but the camera's just not having it. It normally can handle zooming in a lot more, but the light that is supposed to come on underneath here, like it did just now, is very finicky. So now that the light is on, I can zoom in more. I can zoom way in. I mean, I'm now maxed out and I can still navigate just fine. But whenever I tilt the camera where it actually needs to be for me to color, it's very spotty. The light is typically off like it was at the beginning of this clip, and then sometimes it'll come on like it is now, and then it'll just randomly go off. And so I haven't been able to zoom in as much as I would like to color the areas. So there's a lot of spots where it went over the lines, lots of spots where it needs to be filled in more. But I am gonna call it for tonight, and I don't know, I might switch and color tomorrow or sometime soon using my other Vizio book, because I think the light on that one is a little bit better, but I'm not sure. But either way, that is going to be all the coloring that I do for tonight. Get my giant book of gel pens so I can get that put up and out of the way for if Murphy ends up coming in any way for any reason. And go from there. This little girl has been snoozing away, and I think still is, or at least is pretending to be, but I think she is actually snoozing. So yeah, I can hear her snoring. These are the gel pens that I have. You can get these using my Throne storefront link, which will be in the description. It has a bunch of different kinds. There's glittery ones like I was using tonight. There's more like matte ones, metallic ones, all kinds of different ones. And I love this gel pen set. Like I said, there will be a link to my Throne storefront in the description if you want to pick it up for yourself. It was not expensive. I don't remember how much it was, but I don't know, maybe 20 bucks or so. And it comes with one box of refills for all of the pens as well. So I've shown this in the vlog before, but I figured I would go ahead and show it again if anyone hasn't seen it and is curious, since I was talking about coloring. It's not the best lighting to try to show y'all because it's catching the glare from the overhead light rather than actually letting me show y'all the colors, but hopefully y'all can at least get a glimpse of what they look like if you are interested in getting it for yourself or someone you know. I have been working on editing the vlog that you are currently watching because since it's been so long since I started recording the vlog, I have a bunch of footage and it was taking up too much space on my phone. So to be able to record any more of the vlog, I had to import the footage and then delete it off of my phone. So I have more room, probably still not much because my phone is always out of room, but this is what I've been up to. It is taken care of now, which is nice, so that way I have a lot less to do whenever I'm done filming. I just have today's footage, tomorrow's footage, and that should be about it. So less work left for me to do, and also more space left on my phone to film more. My parents and some friends went to do whiskey tasting, I believe. I don't know, some kind of alcohol tasting. But I didn't go with them because I am not a fan of whiskey or whatever it was that they're going to taste. And the Dallas Pride Festival is today, and I was hoping that I was going to get to go, and therefore wouldn't be able to go to the tasting anyway. However, I was not able to find a ride to the Pride Festival, so instead I am hanging out by myself at the house because Colton is at work, and like I said, my parents are doing some kind of alcohol tasting. I am just trying to stay distracted because my mental health has not been great for a while anyway, and then knowing that I'm missing out on Pride for yet another year, it's making me really sad. So I'm trying to do whatever I can to stay busy. Now that I am done editing, I'm not really sure what I'm gonna do. I might play something on my Switch or do some coloring, or just go back to watching something on my phone like I typically do, but I don't know. Just gonna try to find something that's engaging enough where I'm not still focusing on my thoughts instead of what I'm doing. Also, I forgot to mention that my mom gave me a haircut a few days ago because I've been wanting one for a few weeks now, and so she wanted to save me some money and did it for me instead of me having to go pay to get it done. It's not as short as I like it, but in terms of the length, it's one of my, if not my favorite haircut that is this length. So I'm very happy with it, and it's nice to finally have it cut because I've been wanting it done for a while. I did not feel like myself with it as long as it was, so that was definitely a bit of a pick-me-up. And I am very thankful that my mom decided to do that. I'm standing here eating some chips and Rotel. I believe my mom said some people call it pink dip, but this stuff is absolutely amazing. Hands down my favorite dip. I love it so much. So I am eating this and probably gonna pull up a video to watch on my phone while I eat. But if you have not tried Rotel, I highly recommend that you give it a shot and see what you think. And if you have had it, let me know in the comments below what you think of it. You can make it spicy or not spicy. This isn't spicy. I prefer spicy, but not everyone in my family can have spicy stuff, and some people don't prefer it, so we have not spicy Rotel. Both are absolutely amazing, so I would love to know what y'all think of it if you try it or have already tried it yourself. I am sitting on the couch updating my MacBook and getting ready to go to El Sombrero for dinner. I'm excited. I haven't gotten to go there in quite a while, so it'll be nice to get some food from there. I'm gonna get the avocado enchiladas like I pretty much always do, and should be delicious. But my computer is finally being updated. I've been getting notifications saying updates not complete for a few days now. It's supposed to auto update, but for whatever reason that wasn't happening, so it is finally updating. I'll just leave it out while we're gone, and it should be done by when we get back. My mom was making garage sale signs at my brother's house, and while she was doing that, she reached over and drew a smiley face on my arm. She didn't say what she was doing before she did it, And so I was like, what the heck are you doing? She's like, I drew a smiley face. So I now have a smiley face on my arm. Speaking of my mom, she and I just got out of the hot tub a little bit ago. We hung out and watched The Good Doctor while we were in the hot tub because one, she got a TV for Outback for while we're in the hot tub, and two, because The Good Doctor has audio descriptions now. So even though I can't see the TV while I'm in the hot tub, I can still know what's going on because of the audio descriptions. So definitely was nice, better than sitting on the couch and watching it, because I love being in the hot tub, and I always enjoy my mama and I's TV watching sessions, so it was really great to get to do tonight. It has been quite the day, and I don't think it's even 3 o'clock at this point. I woke up having some trouble breathing, which today I think is due to the air quality. I've had trouble breathing off and on for a few days this week, but this feels different. This just seems like air quality, and my mom said that she's kind of having trouble breathing today too, so I'm not super worried about that, but it's just not pleasant. And then I went to take Glenna to get her nails cut and forgot that the vet was going to charge $40 to get them cut. And so I found another place that my mom recommended and called them, and they were only going to charge $12, but I forgot about that, so I took her to the vet on accident, and I didn't realize it until they told me how much it was going to cost. Luckily, after they did it, they told me they decided to take off the charge because they didn't cut very much. So fortunately didn't have to pay for that, but it was still very stressful because $40 is a lot more than I expected to pay after already having to pay for Uber. And then whenever I got home, I did some laundry and took a shower, but whenever I went to stand up after transferring stuff from the washer to the dryer and then putting more stuff in the washer, I grabbed what ended up being the door frame, and as I stood up, my fingers and my left hand bent backwards and kind of crackled, for lack of a better word. So I hurt 2 fingers in my left hand. They're fine. Just my fingers and my hand hurt, but they're not broken or anything. So I'm not super worried. It's just uncomfortable. And then I also have some other health related stuff that I'm kind of worried about, but I'm not ready to talk about because it's pretty personal. And it's probably nothing. If it ends up being something, I will talk about it on here, but I don't think it is. So it's been a lot today, but hopefully the rest of this afternoon and tonight will be better. My parents and Colton are at Colton's house working, getting stuff ready for the garage sale, and I would guess probably working on the house itself some as well. So I'm here by myself with all of the dogs, just hanging out, trying to catch up on the show Workin' Moms. I was thinking about streaming while it's just me here, because right now whenever I stream, I'm streaming from the dining table, and so I don't really do that unless I'm the only one here. But since I ended up hurting 2 of my fingers, while I could still play video games despite it, I don't know if that's the best idea. So I haven't decided if I am going to, but I'm guessing probably not. So I'm just going to keep watching Workin' Moms, maybe see if there's anything I can do to help my parents around the house before they get back. I will show you my hand that ended up hurting and kind of what happened exactly. There's not really anything to see though, not any bruising or anything, but basically it was my middle and ring fingers that kind of bent backwards, like kind of like that, but the top of my fingers bent too, because I was holding onto the door frame, so kind of bent weird. So those are the fingers that ended up getting hurt, kind of causing pain in that knuckle mostly. My ring finger in general just seems to be the one that hurts more, and then whenever I make a fist, it's like that same knuckle and then like the very bottom knuckles. Also having some hand pain that kind of radiates, but it's no big deal. Like I said, I'm probably not gonna stream after all, but I don't know. I also have a little bit of like, I guess, tingling whenever I move them sometimes, but if anything, they're probably just sprained, I would guess, because I don't think they're swollen. There's not any bruising as far as I can tell, and I can still move them. They just hurt. But I figured I would show y'all which fingers and kind of what happened. Basically, they went like that, but farther and a lot harder, because it wasn't slowly that it happened. I went to stand up, and so it was like pretty fast. But anyway, that's what happened as far as that goes. On another note, Miss Glenna is over in the floor, just laying around. I think she might be asleep, or at least I think she was until I started talking about her. And then Murphy is laying on the couch on the opposite side of where I'm at, being pretty much asleep as well. Neither of them have moved in quite a while. Honestly, none of us have moved in quite a while. But it's kind of nice because the house is actually calm. I need to do more laundry, but after what happened earlier, I'm a little bit hesitant to do that. But the stuff needs to be moved over, so I'm about to go do that. You guys, my mom got me some Pride pajamas. She surprised me with them. I walked into the room after my dad woke me up because I was asleep earlier this afternoon. And when I walked in, my mom lifted it up and was like, "Happy Pride!" And I'm super excited. I'm about to put them on. Hopefully they will fit. For anyone who can't tell, it says "Love for all for love" on the shirt. And then on the shorts, it has little rainbows. My parents went to a housewarming party a little bit ago, and Colton just left to go to a VR arcade or something. So I am here by myself. I have Miss Murphy in my lap. She's like, "What? I heard my name." And then Glenna is over in the floor, I believe, just laying there. They've both been, I can't really get a great angle of her, but they've both just been laying around while I look at dating profiles on my phone and listen to music. So it's been pretty chill so far. We'll see how long it lasts with this one. The troublemaker over here. I also have a hoodie that arrived earlier today that I need to go get out of the mailbox, and possibly some glasses that should have come in today but I haven't gotten notified about. But I don't want to disturb her because she tends to go crazy, and this is one of the few moments that she's actually laying down, and I don't want to get her hyped up. So whenever she does get up, I will go get it, but right now we're just sitting here hanging out. Alright, you guys, Murphy is out of my lap, so I am going to try to get out of the door before she takes off, because she is a runner, and go get my hoodie, which was delivered, and also my new glasses, because I just got a notification a little bit ago that those have been delivered now too. So let's go get them. And here is Murphy. I took too long talking to y'all, and so now she is at the door. And like I said, she will take off if I let her out. So I'm gonna see if I can sneak out of here. Okay, I'm gonna lock the door because it's just me here and I'm paranoid. So let's do that. Shouldn't have said that so loudly, but here we go. There's my mom's bus that she has been renovating to use as a camper. We shall go to the mailbox. Our leaning mailbox. Alright, I got the goods. Let's go. Sure enough, this is the box that has my glasses. It's from Pear Eyewear. It doesn't have my topper that I also ordered. I believe that was shipped separately, but it's a Pride Month topper, so I am not surprised that it is taking longer to get here. I don't think I can get this open one-handed, so I am just going to get the box open. I'm not going to take anything out because I want to unbox it with y'all. I just can't do this one-handed. All right, here we go. I got it opened. Trying to do this hopefully without doxing myself. It's kind of hard to do, but it looks like we have a little booklet. The little guide to pear, I believe is what that says. I'm guessing it has like pear instructions and stuff, but I don't know. I'm probably gonna look at that later because it doesn't seem super long. Okay, and we have the case. I apologize, the dogs are going crazy right below my feet, as per usual. But let's open this up, take them out. There we go. That should be all that is in there. Oh, okay, it looks like we have, I'm assuming this is a little lens cleaner, based on what it feels like through the bag. And yep, that's everything that is in here. So these are my glasses that I got. Let me try to open them up one-handed. I believe these are a kid's pair. I got the same pair that my mom has. My topper that I ordered is one that she doesn't have, but the glasses themselves match hers. So I believe whenever I looked on the website, it was a kid's pair and not an adult pair. But this is the glasses. They are a bit pinkish, not totally clear, but mostly with a pinky tint. And then I got a rainbow, almost disco ball looking topper that will magnetically attach to the front of them that I will definitely be showing y'all when I get them. I don't know when it will arrive, but hopefully soon because I'm excited to wear it. I will wear the topper any time of year, but especially since it's Pride Month right now. So I'm gonna put these on now and see how they are. All right, so here are my old glasses that I have had for forever. These are my new glasses. Pretty nice, pretty nice. These seem darker than the ones that I just had on, which I like. Sometimes it will make things harder to see inside, but for the most part, I prefer darker glasses even inside. So that is why I went with these glasses that are actually sunglasses, not just regular ones. I will put the name of the glasses that I got on screen so that y'all can see them. I will try to remember to put it in the description as well because I don't remember the name off the top of my head. But I will put a link down in the description if you want to pick up some Pear Eyewear for yourself. The link will get you $25 off your first purchase, and I hope you enjoy it. Even though I can't see well, I would still love if you would tag me on social media if you get any so that I can check out your new look. We also have the package that has my hoodie in it. All right, I have managed to tear a hole in the bag, so let's slide this out. I'm so excited. A viewer bought this for me off of my Throne wish list. which you can always find in my link tree if you would like to give me something that I want safely and securely. I'm trying to do, there we go. It will not show me your personal information, like your address or anything, and it will not show you mine. So it is very secure. I've gotten a couple other items from Throne before, not physical ones. This is my first physical item to get, but I have gotten other like gift cards and stuff from there and had no issues. And I believe the person that got me the gift cards didn't have any issues as well, which is good. This is something that I have wanted for a very, very, very long time, and I finally have it. So this is my Pine shirt, which Pine stands for Paranormal Investigation and Neutralization Experts, and is related to the video game Phantom Hysteria, which I am a content creator for and absolutely am obsessed with. So, since as an official content creator, I am considered an agent of Pine, and also the characters in the game that are going up against the Phantoms are also agents of Pine. I have been wanting this for a long time, and I'm so grateful for the viewer that got this for me. Hopefully it's a good size. I had no idea what size to get since I've lost so much weight, but I'm gonna go try this on and I'm gonna show it to y'all when I do. All right, here is my hoodie. It's not as big as I thought it was gonna be, which is good. If anything, it's maybe a little bit smaller than I would want it to be. Not too small, but I like my hoodies a little bit baggy, and it doesn't seem quite as baggy as I thought it would be, but it's definitely not too small in my opinion. My mom or other sighted people might have differing opinions, but I love it, and I am so excited that it's finally here. It is almost 100 degrees here, so I will not seriously be wearing it out anywhere anytime soon. I will probably wear it during my next Phantom Hysteria live stream, or maybe even my next live stream in general. But as far as actually going anywhere, it's gonna be a while before I wear this, unfortunately. But it's finally here. I finally have it, and I am so excited. Now that I have finished trying that on, I need to go figure out what Murphy was tearing up in the other room, because there was something being torn up. I know that bowl was being chewed on because she loves to do that, and both of them like to carry it around, but there was something else being torn up. So let's see. Of course, and this is why we can't leave anything around, because this is the box that I just opened, and she already got a hold of it, even though I pushed it back to the middle of the table. My topper that I ordered for my new glasses came in yesterday afternoon, and I wanted to show it to y'all. I love the topper that I went with. It looked really cool online, but it looks even cooler in person. So I'm very happy that I decided to go with this one. It's from their Love Wins collection. I wanted to buy many more than just this one, but I can't afford to. So this is the one that I went with, and I'm so glad I did. I also want to give y'all kind of my initial impressions or thoughts of the glasses themselves, since I've had them for a couple days now. Overall, I absolutely love them. They are fairly comfortable. I like how dark the lenses are. They're not quite dark enough for outside sunglasses, but typically the sunglasses that I wear on a daily basis aren't dark enough for outside, so it's not really a bother to me. I can either get a cheap pair of super dark sunglasses or Maybe I'll get one of their sunglasses toppers and add that in addition to the glasses. But for inside use, it is really nice. They're darker than my last pair of glasses that I have worn for quite a while. So I really like the darkness of them. I also really like that it's so easy to change out the look with the different toppers. I can just pop them on or take them off really easily like I just did. And so that's really nice. If I get tired of a look, then I can change it, or if I'm going, somewhere more professional, like a job interview, then I can put on a topper that is more professional. But then if I want to go to a party or something, then I can put on a topper that kind of matches the vibe for that. So I like being able to change the look so easily. The main concern that I have, and it's probably not an actual issue, it's just a little unsettling, is the fact that whenever I put them on, take them off, or open and close the arms, it makes like a creaking and crackling kind of sound. I believe my mom said it's like a spring-loaded hinge or something on the arms. So that seems to be the source of the creaking based on what she said and demonstrated. But I don't think hers do that, and she also has the same frames as I do. So I don't know if it's because the pair that I got is actually too small for my face, or if it's just how it is, how they were made, or what. I don't know. Like I said, it probably isn't an actual issue. It's just unsettling whenever I just got these glasses a few days ago and they already creak and crack and sound like they're about to just fall apart. Because these glasses weren't cheap. If you get them with prescription lenses, then, it's not as big of a deal. But since I paid $60 for a pair of sunglasses, while I don't regret it, it's a little unsettling to hear that pretty much from day one. I noticed it pretty much right after I put them on for the first time. So it's not because I slept in them. I don't sleep in my glasses. Even the cheap ones that I have had in the past, I don't sleep in. I haven't dropped them or anything like that. So just something I figured I'd mention. I wanted to give y'all my opinions on the glasses. I still highly recommend getting a pair if you like them or like the toppers. They have a whole bunch of options. I think it's just the pair that I got. I don't think it's an issue with all of their glasses, but I just wanted to let y'all know and give y'all my thoughts. Here is a close-up shot of what the glasses look like for anyone who may need a close-up. I know if I was watching this, I would need a much closer shot. So I figured I would go ahead and do that for y'all. Just finished up my charity stream that I did tonight to fundraise for Stream for a Cause, which is an amazing organization that I have helped fundraise for since December of 2022. And there were a lot of massive tech issues. There were several things that I had done to prepare for the stream that were actually done in the wrong place. For people who don't use OBS Studio, I won't go into all of the jargon, but I basically did all the preparations in the wrong place. So I had to redo all of them and then dealt with tech issues, weather-related internet issues, a variety of things, and tech issues on my friend's end because we were co-streaming together and both fundraising for Stream for a Cause. So there were lots of tech issues, but it was still a lot of fun. We played Phantom Hysteria. We both wore our new Pine hoodies, which are merch for the game. Did I wear it the rest of the day? No, because it was 96 degrees earlier. But for sitting in my mom's office doing the live stream, it was perfectly fine. But now I am getting ready to go to bed because it's been a long day. Has it been a hard day? I mean, not really. I mean, other than the tech issues and stuff, I really haven't done anything major today, so not really a hard day. It's just I didn't get enough sleep last night because I stayed up too late and then had to get up early, so I'm just tired. So I am getting ready to go to bed, but I wanted to let y'all know that I have officially shown off my pine hoodie. I know I showed it off earlier in the vlog, but now my friends and viewers on Twitch have seen it as well. My TV is finally set up. It is so nice to have it back. I mean, it's been in here since I moved back in several weeks ago, but it wasn't plugged in until yesterday. But I am definitely making use of it now. So I am sitting in bed with Miss Glenna, who is snoring away, and I am watching Workin' Moms because I am trying to get caught up because I am way behind. So that is what I've been doing this weekend mostly, is either watching videos on YouTube or hanging out in here watching Workin' Moms on my TV, which is set up again. I am dog sitting once again, and I decided to come outside before it gets too blistering hot here because it's been over 100 degrees here lately, and I wanted to watch the sky for a little bit, check out the clouds, see if I can see anything. And also I wanted to do a CE5 meditation. So I am getting ready to do that. But I'm gonna go ahead and end today's vlog right here. I was supposed to end it like 2 weeks ago and even recorded an outro, and here we are. Because I never actually finished editing the vlog and therefore didn't upload it. So I am ending it now and going to start the next vlog here in just a minute. But I hope y'all enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you have not already. Do not forget how amazing, beautiful, wonderful, and loved you are. Happy Pride Month, even though it's almost over, but still, happy Pride Month. And I will see y'all in my next video. Bye!